Yo, welcome back to another video. My name is Robertini De'Source, and I'm a music producer who also happens to like anime, and we are back with another One Piece reaction. We're going to get into episode 755 to 758. Very excited to get back into it. Of course, if you are new here on this channel, first of all, I started at around episode 687, so you can definitely start at the beginning and come on along the journey with me. And if you like this kind of content, definitely go hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you know when I drop a video every week. And if you do like these shorter versions of the reactions, then definitely go and head on over to the Patreon page, because there I provide more reaction content and music content, so definitely go check that out. The way that I do things here is I show you guys just a snippet of my reactions in about 4 episodes, and then at the end I pick one of these episodes and I just talk about the music pretty much. So definitely stay tuned to the end for that. Very excited, of course. So without further ado, y'all, let's hop into it, and I hope you guys enjoy. Wonder who Jack looks like. It might be that guy we saw from before. Oh, it's the elephant moving himself. Oh, rain eruption. Spilling all the water out of its trunk. Yo, that is funny. Crazy how this giant elephant's able to make a big mess like this on his back. That's how you know the thing is huge. Holy moly. That's right. Luffy can't swim in the water. I know, they're just standing there, just taking it. Mad random, actually. Oh, is she blushing here? But yeah, I think the funniest part about One Piece to me is the fact, or most ironic thing is the fact that you have all these devil fruit users, right? But then they can't use their power when they get in the ocean, which is the funniest thing, because this show is literally about pirates and they're always on sea. So it's an interesting contrast there. Da, 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 da. I recognize this song. Twice a day. Oh, wow. Twice a day. Dang. Why is she biting him? Oh, because she probably was like, what? Rubber? Either that or that's a sign of affection. Ooh. Who is this guy? Jack? We're gonna find out, huh? Ooh, that blood on that. That's fresh. Oh. That means that Doflamingo definitely must have gotten breaking free. My assumption is that he was part of this whole exchange. We're gonna find out with the sad and stuff. This has that. You know, so crazy. This definitely has that One Piece adventure vibe to it, like similar to Skypiea. That's how I feel like this arc's gonna be. But we're gonna see how things go. But I like the aesthetic of the place, man. I mean, what a unique island, man. Pretty cool. You know, I thought Sky Island would be the most unique one, but maybe this one would be. But obviously, we got to see more of the island first, or I have to. But yeah, let's continue. What outfit is Nami wearing? Now I'm only asking because I ain't gonna even lie. Whatever that outfit that was. Damn. I'm gonna just leave it at that. This is a good outfit choice for her for this arc, if that's what she's gonna be wearing. Right? It is quite upbeat. It sounds like video game music too. The music in the background. Oh, nice. I see. I see what they did there. I see what they did there. Being a fellow person of color, I appreciate that. I just appreciate that. Very cool. Let's continue. Very cool, man. The crew's back. Yo, after this long arc, Oh man, Dressrosa was so long, yo. This was like another one of those arcs where it was just like the crew was never reunited. It was like the Reedford arc and Impel Down arc all over again, and Amazon Lily and all those other arcs after Sabaody before the time skip. Crazy. What's going on here? Hmm. Still climbing that thing. Oh man. Wow, they fell again? Hilarious. Neko Simon. Oh god. We knew that was coming. Really? They're just gonna sit at the ship? That is so funny. Exactly. Oh, you already know. Zoro could drink for days. Oh, they act like such pets. I just want to give you love bites. That's awesome. You know, it's funny. They literally are just like my cat. My cat loves to do exactly what they're doing. Like he'll just randomly come up to me. He'll just start rubbing up against me for no reason. He'll do that for a good 10 minutes. It's hilarious. Wow, hippo, lizard, alligator, frog. Oh, because he's bones. It's because he's bones. Oh my god, this is great. Yeah, I remember that ship was humongous. Oh, so now we're gonna see what happened during Dressrosa. Okay, that thing actually sings? Oh yeah, those guys. Peckhams, yeah. Who is... Really? Capone? Hmm? Yeah, I remember all of this. That's right, and Sanji's only wanted alive. So I wonder if this has to do with that because I'm also didn't realize that. Can't, hopefully they explain more about this too. Chopper's bounty. What is Sanji about to do? That is a good question. I wonder how they actually got there. Now that I think about it, I didn't really think about that for a second. Okay, Brooke. Good. Oh, I didn't know he could do that. Oh yeah, Chopper can finally control his form. Nice. That airwalk. Oh. All the gas. Smart. Smart. Wow. That was smart. Oh, what's Nami about to do? I love it. An egg that can hatch clouds now? That's pretty cool. We didn't get to see some of their powers. Yeah, Nami's that Bitch. You know that One Piece music be coming in as always. Or the sing One Piece music. You already know what I'm talking. The music. Tough. I love this though. They're contributing to the country and they're able to teach people too. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. So you got a ruler for the night and a ruler for the day, pretty much, from my understanding. Wow. Law's gonna be reunited with his crew. That's gonna be awesome. It's good for them to be reunited. That's cool. Yeah, I can't wait for them to really talk about what's been going on, what the next plan is. They're trying to go after Kaido now. Wow, fruits that emit light? Come on, y'all. Y'all can't pause. Y'all cannot tell me that this is an interesting island, man. What? I love this. This is so cool. Like fruits that emit light? Like that's really really cool. I like that. Yo, mad random. I know I said this before. I cannot get over Nami's dress. Like, and I'm not even trying to be weird about it. Like, it just looks good on her. Like, it just that dress is fire. Like, if a real person were to wear that dress, I'd be like, wow, as well. Like, straight up. Like, that's just a fire looking dress. My goodness. That's dope, man. I like that. Good stuff. Jack and gang, I guess. And the fact that they attacked those Navy ships. So Jack is obviously a pirate. We kind of knew that already, though. If they attack the Navy ship. Oh, Zunisha is the name of the, Wow, Zunisha is the name of the island. Or the elephant. Oh. Another elephant? Oh, yeah. A mammoth would actually be right. Oh. Oh. Oh, never mind. Never mind. What? What? Oh. This is different. I thought he would be the Jack. I feel like his name was revealed. Oh man, you see, it's been a little while, so that's why I can't remember certain things right now. But like, holy crap, I'm just going back. What? No wonder. No wonder. No wonder. This guy is intimidating because he's a right hand man of Kaido. That means he's on Kaido's crew. Oh boy. Oh boy. And this guy's a freaking mammoth. Ooh, this guy's gonna be a problem. So this is Jack. Okay, this is interesting. I went back because I just want to see this again. A prominent member of the pirates that Kaido has. You. Wow. Wow. This mammoth got hair and everything. That is funny. Nice. Some good old little beat up. I mean, they have no chance against the others though. They all have it. Oh. Yeah, that's a good question. That's actually a great question. I didn't even think about that. Luffy, we all know how Luffy is. Yeah, what's gonna happen? uh, exactly. Only Luffy. that. This is what I love about anime. It's like you have these super strong characters, right? But then their friends are always the one who really give them the beating. And Luffy out here really still trying to say ninja after they just told him not to say that. I love it. I love it. Let's continue. Interesting. Oh. Oh gosh. What a rough guy. Oh. Where'd he get that from? Oh wow. Dang, just like that, Luffy gained a whole nother respect already from another islander. Whoa. Duke Dogstorm. Oh, he looks kind of cool. Oh, he guards the whale forest. Okay. Did we see him before? Oh, no, we didn't see him before. Oh, is it because it's the whole dog versus cat thing? I'm going to assume. I'm gonna take a guess, and that's what that's about. The dog versus cat thing. Just a quick guess, but we'll see. He does look pretty badass, though. I must say, he really does. The Duke. What? Interesting. So half the people sleep for 12 hours while the others stay awake, I guess. It seems. Yeah, Jack seems like he's the real deal, man. Look at him. Freaking mammoth. Wow. Oh no. Dang. Just destroys them. Yo, Jack looks funny as hell with his hair, though. Oh no. Yeah, that's not gonna do nothing. Not against those guys. The other guys maybe, but those guys are just a little stronger. I wonder, are these devil fruit powers or are these like something else? Oh, so they're called the Musketeers. You know what? This is mad random. I'm actually wondering. I'm gonna pause. I'm actually wondering. They didn't really say they were devil fruit powers, but what if this was the sad fruits that Doflamingo manufactured, right? Because wasn't he selling them over to Kaido's crew? So maybe they have these sad fruits, these sad devil fruits, and they get powers from them. Maybe that's what that is, but I guess we'll find out. That's just my guess. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Oh. And who was this? The three dog store musketeers. I love the creativeness of this. So they can obviously handle them. That's good. Ooh, that zebra actually looks kind of tough. I'm not even gonna lie. That zebra looks tough. Yeah. Jack is on another level. Does Duke know this guy? That's another thing too. Dang, look at the difference. A freaking mammoth versus a dog. Hey yo, I like the glasses. All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that quick snippet of the reactions. And of course, if you want to see some of the longer versions of the reactions and you want to see more of the anime content, definitely go check out that Patreon page because there you can see more. I believe I'm about 4 to 8 episodes ahead, actually. So if you guys want to kind of catch up where I'm at, definitely go and check that out. So, without further ado, let's get into this. And I'm very excited about this one because Zou is such an interesting place to me. You know, you have the mink tribe and kind of just these weird, not weird, but you have like these characters that basically are like animal humans. And I think it's so cool. And of course, we got to pay tribute to the GARCHUU, which is actually the name of the piece. Now I'm saying GARCHUU. I don't know why I'm rolling my R's, but I just want to. It might just be called GARCHUU, but I like GARCHUU better. So yeah, let's get into this real quick. So as a matter of fact, let me pull this up and then we're gonna actually press play. So let's play the music. You guys recognize this, right? I love this. So I thought this was a cool one to do because this is such a fun part of One Piece. And this is what I like about One Piece. It's like you have like a lot of the serious aspects, but it also does a really good job of keeping its light nature. And I love the fact that they're actually having fun. You know, obviously they've been through a lot. They went through Dressrosa, they traveled, and now they're here in Zou. They get to meet people who actually really like them and they're really thankful for saving them. And then now you get this cool kind of islandy kind of music. It's pretty cool. And I like the way that it started out. You know, it has the do 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 do, which is pretty cool. That's all in major pretty much. And you know, as we're gonna listen, you're gonna kind of see as other instruments kind of come in, and then you're gonna just feel the vibe. That's really what this is about. Let's just talk about the vibe. The vibe is what this piece is about. So yeah, let's continue playing this a little bit. Pull y'all in as usual. Now listen to how the strings are coming in. So it's interesting, right? So you have that very cool little melody being played, and then as you kind of get into the actual song, the strings, they play their little thing, they get into it, and then they do a slight crescendos where the volume raises up just a little bit, and then the beat drops. And when the beat drops, it's not like some epic drop, but it drops into a really cool islandy vibe. It almost reminds me of video game music. Now you're wondering how it could remind you of video game music. Well, you know, there's a lot of open world games where you go to islands, right? And you ever notice how like you just listen to the music in the background and it's just a kind of like a vibe. There's nothing much really going on, but you're just in the world and you're just exploring and you hear the music. So that's kind of something similar. You know, as a matter of fact, low key, if you guys are Kingdom Hearts fans, this kind of reminds me of that, because you'll go, like, when you go to worlds in Kingdom Hearts, music will just play and then you're just kind of exploring the worlds. So that's pretty much what that's about. And for those of you guys who don't know what Kingdom Hearts is, that's okay, but I wanted to use that kind of like as an example for that. So I thought that was interesting, you know what I mean? And then you kind of have, I got to listen to it, but I believe it was like some sort of flute or whistle instrument kind of playing the melody. You got the little bass line playing, pretty solid, right? Solid bass line. And then you just hear a groove, and it's pretty cool. So we're going to continue here. See, you hear this? It's pretty much like a little whistle instrument. Yeah, it's pretty cool, y'all. It's pretty cool. And it's actually, what's really interesting about this is that one little rhythm though, the do 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 do, that stays consistent throughout this entire piece. And then you just kind of have everything kind of built around that. Once again, it's just the vibe. Why? Because it's the vibe of the Straw Hats actually having a good time with the mink tribe. And that's pretty cool. It kind of fits the theme of Zou, you know what I mean? Because obviously there's animals. It's I don't want to say a full African kind of vibe, but you get that kind of sense with just the instrumentation and just the way things are kind of going. It's pretty cool. You can even kind of get that Lion King kind of vibe as well. I don't know if you guys get that too, just with the instrumentation, but that's the kind of vibe that I'm feeling, which is really interesting. But it just makes sense, right? Because it's a bunch of animals. So you kind of want that. So let's kind of continue and let's see where this goes. So the melody stayed the same, and obviously Zoro's arguing with these guys. And it still continues to be the same. It's pretty cool. So, literally, the music is consistent, and this is why it also reminds me of video game music, because in a lot of video game music, in order to kind of not fully distract you from what you're doing in the world, the way video game music in certain open world games is constructed, they kind of give you just same repeating phrases over and over and over again. They just want you to get like the one certain melody and phrase that just kind of repeats, so that you are familiar with the area, and then they always build around that, and then it just basically repeats over and over and over again. Eventually, you're not going to be paying attention to the music because you're playing the game. But it's interesting because that's kind of how I feel with this here as well. So, obviously I'm going to get back into this, and we're just going to keep it paused for a second. But, the one thing that I, notice is that, just like I was saying, everything's kind of just repeating over and over and over again. But the idea is, once again, they're having this great time. And obviously, we don't want the music to be too distracting. We just want to show you guys that the Straw Hats are here. The Mink tribe really likes them, and it's a great still, and it's pretty cool. So let's continue playing this. Oh, very cool. I don't know if you guys noticed that there. So now you still have that same little rhythm that was going on before with the do 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 do. But now what's interesting is you have a guitar that comes in now and takes over on the melody. And that's pretty cool. Same concept. It's a vibe. And it's another video game that actually this music kind of reminds me of, even more than Kingdom Hearts, Spyro the Dragon. I don't know if you guys know of that game, but for some strange reason, I'm thinking of Spyro the Dragon. You know how, like, if you guys know what Spyro the Dragon is, this video game pretty much about this little purple dragon who also goes on adventures and stuff like that. And pretty much like same concept as Kingdom Hearts. You'll go to different places and you hear the music of the world. It's supposed to give you the vibe of what the world is kind of about. And it's pretty cool. And that's kind of the same concept that's here. And, One Piece in general is like that too. Every little island that you go to, there's different kinds of music that represents the themes of the world. So that's what makes it so cool, right? And that guitar coming in for some strange reason, I don't know why, but it reminds me of Spyro the Dragon. So it's pretty cool. And if I really want to break this down just a little bit more, what makes it such a vibe is just like these syncopated rhythms, pretty much. So pretty much what these syncopated rhythms do is that they don't necessarily follow the rules of hitting on the 1, 2, 3, and 4th note of any bar in the music, right? So I know I talked about music in terms of 4 counts in a bar before, but you don't have to play exactly on those counts. You could play certain notes that are delayed off of those, right? And that's what creates that cool little like rhythm effect, right? And it's called syncopation. So you hear that a lot. That's what the do 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 do. I keep saying that so you guys understand that that's what's the basis of the rhythm here. That's kind of shows a little bit of syncopation. Why? Because those notes aren't exactly hitting always on the exact count of each bar. Now, I don't want to dig too deep for you guys because I want you basic, not basic, but I want you fans of One Piece who are watching this just to get an idea of, some of the cool things that you can listen to when you're listening to music like this. So, I don't want to get too complicated, but hopefully that will at least a basic explanation. For those of you guys who know music, then you guys know what I'm talking about. And of course, we can get more deep into it if you want as well. But anyway, I don't want to go on a tangent. Let's continue. Listen to that guitar. Pretty cool. Really cool. It's like a guitar solo. I like that. That guitar was really going in there for a second. Just playing some cool thing. It almost sounds like a very mini guitar melody. Or a guitar solo, not melody. So, that's pretty cool, y'all. And as you can see, once again, look at this image right here, this still. I mean, there's a bunch of characters here. Everybody's smiling. Of course, Zoro on the right is arguing with everybody. You have Nami on the left. You know what I mean? So everybody's having a good time, and that's what this music is about. It's just about the vibe of just being in a place where these animals feel really appreciated for what the Straw Hats have done. So I really, really like that. And it just keeps going. Same thing, the repeated melody again. You guys hear that, right? And now when you guys are listening to this, hopefully you guys can hear what I'm talking about. That same rhythm. The do 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 do. I keep singing it, but once again, y'all know. And I want you guys to at least hear that that has been consistent throughout the entire time. So let's keep this rocking for a second. Yep, and it keeps kind of going for a little bit. This literally feels like video game music all the way. Same melody, same everything. Awesome. Awesome, guys. And that's where it stops. So how about that? So this is exactly what I was saying. A lot of repeated stuff, but the one thing I want you guys to get is just to understand that, you know, every island has a vibe, and to me, coming to this world, Zou has this vibe of its own that's very reminiscent of things like Spyro the Dragon, Lion King, just in the sense that you're in this really cool, you know, place where there's a bunch of animals and everybody's having a great time. So, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little music discussion. And of course, you know, put your thoughts in the comments, as a matter of fact. You know, obviously we could talk about the anime as well. You know, it's getting really interesting right now, you know, with things that are going on. And obviously we're going to see how things are going to be going on with Jack and the Duke. But, you know, I'm very curious to know what you guys think about the vibe of, you know, the music in general. Like, what island so far out of the ones that I have seen? Now, obviously, I've watched all the episodes up to this point. My reactions haven't started until Dressrosa, so obviously you can't really go back there. But from your personal experience, you can go back even before then. You know, which island so far do you guys think actually has the best music? That would be a better question. Let me know in the comments below. Of course, if there is an island that maybe the Straw Hats haven't gone to yet, no spoilers, but you can also kind of put that there. But try not to let me know, because I don't know where we're going to next. So, but it'll be a kind of cool question. So, definitely put your thoughts in the comments. And without further ado, y'all, I hope you guys enjoyed this once again. Alright guys, thank you for watching the reaction and the music analysis portion of this video. Once again, if you did like this video and you like this kind of content, definitely go hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you know when I drop a video every week. Also, I am a music producer, so I do also have cool music production content. I also have beats. All the links will be in the description below if you are very interested in that. So, until the next One Piece reaction video, or if you're a Hunter x Hunter fan, I also drop Hunter x Hunter. Either or, don't let anybody ever tell you who you can or cannot be. My name is Robertini De'Source, and I am out. Peace.